Alright. Hey, what's going on? Fuck. First word I fuck up. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm live on Twitch, checking over the TWAB here with everybody, going over all the cool new stuff about the weapon crafting system. Now, obviously, we're just going to scroll down a bit real quick and see all this Sony stuff, how Sony bought Bungie, and how they're making all this stuff really, you're upgrading everything, you know what I mean? Which is going to be grand, because, you know, what could get better with Bungie having a bigger fucking, you know, money bank to spend on getting the game running and all that. So that's all cool information we heard a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, starting off with, we got our first little thing from Destiny 2, Destiny the game on Twitter. Thank you for more than 1 million Destiny players who have pre-ordered Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. That's grand. That's excited to see. Hey Dragon, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, mate. I'm going over the TWAB. But yeah, so 1 million people have pre-ordered Witch Queen, which is fucking grand. It'll be exciting to see everybody out here. Now, going down, we've obviously got the weapons and gear trailer that we reviewed the other day. Oh, Grudge is here too. How's it going, Grudge? Everybody's rocking up for the TWAB read-over. You love to see it. We're going over some exciting stuff here in the weapon building system, so we'll have a little peek. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, we've got the weapons and gear trailer, which is cool. I've already gone over that. I've already watched that. You've got some really cool stuff coming out there, and I'm really excited to see. You've got the announced exotics, some unannounced exotics, and overall what looks to be an epic Wardcliff Coil had babies with a Thunderlord LMG, and we can't wait to see it. So let's get moving on down to the Enclave. That's what it's called here. Welcome to the Enclave. I'm eating, so I'll be like 10 minutes or so. Fair enough, yeah. Grad, you're all good, mate. You're all good, lad. Just get your stuff. Come join in. Come vibe out whenever you feel comfortable. Alright, yeah. This is where it gets important. Welcome to the Enclave. Savathun is building an army of Hive. These aren't just ordinary Hive, mind you. They've become the Lucent Brood. How could this happen? What will the Vanguard do as we begin to question the line between the light and dark? As you begin to unravel the mystery and battle the Witch Queen's brood, you'll discover the Enclave. This will be your destination for weapon crafting. So is this like, that's what I was I can't English properly. It might tell us whether or not it's going to be like a standalone like the helm, or if it's going to be on Mars itself, because from the trailer it looks like a little darkness structure inside Mars. So early in the Witch Queen campaign, you'll be given the introductory quest that runs you through the ins and outs of crafting. In the first and second missions of the Witch Queen, free to all players, Guardians will uncover the deep sight ability to be introduced to the Enclave. That's fucking grand. There's going to be access to everybody. That's good. You don't have to have the thing to be able to craft weapons. This is where you'll begin to shape your first glaive, a brand new weapon archetype being introduced in the Witch Queen. All of the necessary materials will be provided for your first crafted weapon, but you'll also be given a short tutorial on how to find these materials for future crafting. A subset of weapons and archetypes will be craftable from the start, but more will be added in the future. Now, for some reason, I was doing LFGs the other night, and I was hearing something about this guy who played the Curse of Osiris campaign, like, this is going to be exactly like Curse of Osiris. It's going to be so bad. I doubt that. Shut up, you idiot. Bozo. He doesn't even know who the fuck I am, or any of us are, but he's still a bozo. Anyway, this should be fucking sick. I'm excited to see this, because from what I've seen when it comes to like pictures and images on Twitter, the crafting system's supposed to be really like hands-on and like free to use. So it'll be cool to see what builds you can make. So yeah, we're getting down to it now. In order to shape your future tools of destruction, you'll need to do a little bit of research first. Patterns are your first requirement. Some will be acquired through quest completions, while others can be earned by completing various gameplay objectives. Once you've earned your desired pattern, it can be crafted at any time with the required materials. Now it's all about the mixings. I can put money that there's going to be an archetype of weapon that is only accessible through Crucible, and that weapon that is only accessible through Crucible is going to be a god roll for PvE. I'm putting money on it right now. That's what's going to happen. Could be like, oh, you want this god roll like SMG, or god roll AR, or god roll hand cannon for PvE? That's cool. Play PvP for 5 hours straight, and then you'll get it. Can't wait. Anyway, after reaching the Enclave, and I hope I'm saying that right. Enclave? I'm just going to say Enclave. After reaching the enclave and crafting your first glaive, randomly rolled weapons throughout the game have the chance to drop with a new ability, Deep Sight Resonance. This will be used as you begin to target specific traits to craft. I'm so illiterate. As an example, if you find a Deep Sight Resonance legendary auto rifle with the Rampage perk, you can complete an objective and extract the essence of the perk to then craft a weapon with a Rampage or another perk that increases damage. So obviously there's like a little red outline around it. That's cool. Look at that full armor set as well. That's what the new armor set's gonna see. It's a cool little leak. Is that that's the seasonal? Hold on, let's pull this up. That's what the seasonal. What is that? Yeah. Oh, that's a cool looking ghost shell, by the way. I'm fucking getting that when that comes out. That's this little fucking bullshit. That looks sick though. What do you? It looks like a tree branch. I want to say. Maybe I don't. It just looks like a tree branch to me, like a little mixing of a tree branch. That looks like, so. That's got to be the artifact, I think. Then that's a cool little ghost shell. We've got an RPG, AR, and SMG. 29 recovery, 1560. What? How do you have 29 recovery masterworked gear and you're 1569? You have maxed out legendary shards. Do something about your stats. Jesus. Anyway. So these are pictures from it. So you've got the Forensic Nightmare. It's a stasis SMG, 1600 power. It's got, so perpetual motion is definitely going to stay around then. That's cool. Attunement. Oh, so these are like attunement progression bars for the specific shit. That's cool. Is that 3 perk slots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that an extra perk slot next to the masterworked version? Or am I just seeing? I don't know. Anyway. The come to pass, yeah, so that's how you do that, and then weapon, yeah, so you complete it by, so use this weapon in combat, or to complete activities in order to attune this resonance and extract materials useful to shaping weapons, and then you can just do that. There's probably going to be specific objectives to said shit, but hey, it'll be exciting. Pardon me. Like current weapons, not every weapon pattern will be compatible with every trait, but you'll have a good list of traits to mix and match as you customize a given weapon to your desired specifications. It doesn't stop there though. Through the enclave, you'll also be able to kick things up a notch and enhance your traits to strengthen their flavor. We're all about that flavor here, aren't we, boys? Gotta love that. That's gonna be fucking exciting. Leveling your weapon and enhance traits. Once a weapon is crafted, Guardians may begin to increase its level by using it in activities and by defeating enemies. This is where the bulk of your crafting playtime will be. The more you use your weapon, the faster you'll unlock its full potential. That's pretty cool. So it's just use the weapon then, which will be pretty easy since all the new weapons are gonna be fucking, you know, ooh, look how cool, hey. Resonant alloy glimmer. That looks expensive. Is it gonna be expensive to craft weapons? Hope it's not. I'll be a broke bitch in no time. I'll tell you what. I need to start fucking saving up on enhancement calls too. Enhanced stats and traits can be unlocked when reaching higher levels, granting slight bonuses to your weapon capabilities. Fuck, I'm so illiterate. Our goal through this system is to give players a reason to invest in their weapons, far beyond what masterworking could offer in the past. Each weapon can now act as a long-tail pursuit as you look to make your freshly crafted weapon the best it can be. Telling you there are going to be some absolute god rolls for PvE and PvP that are going to come out of this, and everybody's just going to fucking jump in and just pick it all up and just munch on it hard, munch on it fast, and abuse the other shit out of it. Can we just point out though, 89 range on a 23 stability fucking AR. Anyway, it can be intimidating to start making decisions on how to build your weapon, so we are also giving you the ability to reshape your crafted weapons in the enclave if you want to mix up the components of your weapons after you finish crafting them. You can switch up the barrel, mags, or traits you choose. Or traits you choose so you don't feel like you lock down the pile of one pile. Okay. So you can just like fucking switch shit up, which is great because that allows a lot more freedom in certain shit. I saw that and I got scared for a second. Anyway. As Guardians begin to embrace this new system, you'll begin to see new legends rise. Some will prefer Hake and other foundries. Others may dabble in the new weapons of Redacted. We're excited to see which weapons you embrace. Alright. So that's all about the weapon crafting, which is going to be sick. a quick overview on my opinion of it, at least. It's going to be fucking insane to use all this shit. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to see the new god rolls you can make and the god rolls you'll unlock, and how they will implement the quest specific rolls and shit. Because you know for a fact these are just going to be the base weapons. There's going to be so many more like quest specific upgraded rolls that you can get, and I'm excited to see how good they're going to be in stuff like PvP, PvE, and endgame content, which will be grand. Because you never know, new god rolls might just out of nowhere. Mementos. While the majority of the crafting experience will be dedicated to mixing, matching, and enhancing traits, there is also an opportunity for a bit of customization when it comes to the appearances and activities specific trackers. At the launch, one weapon memento will become available for players to earn through Gambit. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. At launch, one weapon memento will become available for players to earn through Gambit, unlocking a Gambit-themed appearance and tracker. Rank up your weapon to the max level, bring it to the Enclave, and apply your freshly earned memento for some sweet flair. Okay, I was like, if Gambit is the only thing that they're gonna get mementos, quote unquote, from, or whatever mementos are gonna be, that's gonna be cringe, because that's just them fucking going, play Gambit. You want to play Gambit? But no, more of these will come online through Trials of Osiris and Grandmasters. Grandmasters, grand. I'm gonna fucking do all the Grandmasters. We have more plans for mementos down the line, and are excited to introduce a new endgame rarity cosmetic item for players to chase as they build out their new arsenal of weaponry. This is the exciting part here, the exotic crafting one. Legendary weapons aren't the only thing you'll be able to craft. Upcoming Osteo Striga. Wait, the upcoming Osteo is something about crafting there. And 3 class unique exotic glaives can also be crafted through the Enclave once you find their respective patterns, of course. Okay, so we're gonna be able to craft the SMG that we get from the pre-order. So I'm assuming the pre-order allows you to get the parts for the SMG earlier than most players would through a specific quest. And then the 3 exotic glaives, which is gonna be fucking sick. While legendary weapons can be crafted from the ground up, exotic crafting is more about fine-tuning something with a defined identity. You may have the opportunity to customize things like the barrel's socks while preserving the exotic's look and feel. So you will, okay, so it's just an exotic with perks, pretty much. The perks that the weapon has on its own, the exotic perks will stay the same, I'm assuming, but everything else is like, go ham. So that's exciting. Alright folks, we're at the end of the weapon crafting preview. Will you have any questions? Yeah. Okay, that's fucking sick. I'm excited. You have no idea how excited I am for this shit. Okay, so Curse of Osiris, like I was saying about that bozo earlier, Curse of Osiris didn't have a crafting system. It was more of a, you get a bit for a weapon, find the bits, and make the set weapons that you can unlock. And that's what that bozo was referring it to. I'm excited to see the specific and unique crafting identities that you'll be able to put on these weapons. And like I said, some of them may become absolute demons in the endgame content, like Grandmasters, Trials of Osiris, raids, which will be fucking grand. Tuning up, tuning down, tuning all around. Crafting is going to be okay, hold on. If you're new to the Destiny server, you aren't too deep in the terminal, yeah, no. What is this about? I'm trying to quickly. Yeah. From pinnacle to pursuit weapons. When pinnacle weapons were introduced, they were tuned to and presented as the best in class weapons to act as rewards for players dedicated to a particular activity. They excited and motivated players, but they were expensive to build for legendary weapons, and had some undesirable side effects, such as PvP pinnacle weapons becoming mandatory in PvE, Recluse and Mountaintop, or becoming incredibly unpleasant to play against, or so strong that no other weapon in the class could compete in PvP, Mountaintop not forgotten. Yeah, they're raising valid points here. Bing Chiling, Bing Chiling. Hello, Fizzled Cat, how's it going, big man? When we moved away from the pinnacle weapons, we didn't go into much detail, so we'd like to take a moment. Okay, so this is just them going into detail about why they got rid of pinnacle weapons and what they're going to do with them. So they're just like going through like, pursuit weapons, roughly 70% of god roll and the archetype, yada yada yada. These should act as a good starter weapon for both PvP and PvE, while leaving space for weapons from the pinnacle activities like trials, raids, and nightfalls to exceed this potential. So it's just talking about how they give you something like the scavengers, salvager's salvo, and the adored and all that type of shit, which is grand. Ignore the guidelines of spelling. Fair enough. Yeah. Here's a pretty quick breakdown. So adored is a good sniper rifle, but better sniper rifles shipped alongside it. So the Sins, yeah, grenade launchers, the grenade fucking thing, null composure, an excellent fusion rifle, more so in the season after it shipped. Yep. And the Ascendancy rocket brought back the explosive light perk, but it can also get, yeah. So it's just telling us why they're doing the pinnacle gear as they're doing it now with the seasonal releases. Ooh, hold on. New shotgun. With that, let's look at the Reckless Endangerment Pursuit Shotgun. This weapon is coming in the season 16 and introduces the new Steady Hand perk or massive handling. You're telling me that they've made Quick Draw a different perk? This is just get a hand cannon kill and you can hold your shotgun out within milliseconds. This introduces the new Steady Hand perk for a massive handling boost after a kill, plus Snapshot. There are several other shotguns in the release with more sought after PvP and PvE perks. All I'm thinking is, right, if this weapon is built to how I think it's going to be built, which is if you get a kill with another weapon, you're going to switch to like a secondary weapon. So like say you get a shot, I kill somebody with my Eyes Luna, I can switch to my shotgun really quickly. If that's the case, this thing will be fucking broken because it'll be one of the fastest handling weapons in the game. But then we also got to take into effect the damage and all that type of shit. So ignore everything I just said because I'm fucking stupid. But anyway, you know what I mean. We're gonna run a legit Riven. You, Grudge, you're running a legit Riven. Good luck with that. Hopefully no idiots just try and be like bozos like last time I heard you were going for a legit Riven. Fucking idiots. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, right. Origin traits. We all know it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. As long as you all know it, then teaching bozos of bozos. Right, origin traits. We've been talking about the difficulty of making different weapons of the same type feel unique for years at this point. And in the Witch Queen, we're doing something like about that. Witch Queen, yeah, okay. Origin trait determined by its source. Third trait column. Third, is it like a third perk? Third specific perk, including the new legendary weapons retained from trials, Iron Banner, and the Nightfall weapons. Origin trait will only appear on new drops for a weapon. They won't be retroactively added to old drops. Alright, yeah, fair enough. These traits vary in the effect, but the guideline is that they either have high uptime and medium power effects, or low uptime and high power. Yeah, right. So they're not making it completely fucking broken. They go on about how they're gonna move these into the new they're gonna move the new perks into the old weapons, so a new origin trait at the same time. So here's some examples. We've got Trials of Osiris, Alacrity. I can't English. Alacrity. Gain increased reload, stability, aim assist, and range when you are the last living member of your fire team or running solo. Plus 20 reload, plus 20 stability, plus 10 aim assist, plus 10 range. Solo includes solo lost sectors and rumble, for example. That's pretty sick. Nightfall Strike's Stunning Recovery. Stunning a champion partially refills your magazine, triggers health regeneration, and improves recovery for a short duration. I want a weapon with that immediately. Give it to me now. I'm going to be grinding out for every type of weapon that can get Stunning Recovery because that's going to be so good. Crucible. One Quiet Moment. Grants increased reload speed when out of compact, plus 40 reload stat when you are out of compact, having dealt or received damage in 4 seconds. That's pretty good. That's a good, decent thing. Strikes, Vanguard's Vindication. Final blows with this weapon grant a small amount of health. Small equals 7 HP. Yeah, that's good. Oh, shit. Alright. Anytime it makes sense due to the source activity, a weapon will have multiple origin traits selectable. For example, Nightfall weapons can select between... Yeah, okay. So it's just telling you can switch between certain ones, which is grand. I'm really excited for those Grandmaster ones, and the Grandmaster ones sound sick. If those Grandmaster traits actually are as good as they say they are, or as good as I think they are, that would be good for real AR builds, bow builds, with the new anti-barrier bow and all that coming out, so that'll be good. Weapon foundries, benchy scratches. Okay, yeah. Is this just all dialogue? Yeah, it's just all dialogue. Anyway, in Season 16, we're replacing the old World Loot Pool with 12 new weapons in the style of Destiny 2 Year 1 Foundry weapon sets. 3 weapons from each of the Soros, Omolon, and Haki. Oh, sorry. Soros, Omolon, Haki, and Beast foundries. Plus 1 foundry weapon each for Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible. Annual Skate? Does that mean I can get Annual Skate easier? Let's fucking go. Annual Skate? Is that Annual Skate? I don't fucking know. I hope it's Annual Skate. Anyway, yeah, each weapon will come with the foundry origin trait themed around their foundry's personality. Okay, so these will have the origin traits then. That's sick. These will also have origin traits, yeah. So, Soros energy reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch for a short time. That's grand. Haki breach armaments. Fuck. This weapon deals increased damage against vehicles, turrets, barricades, and stasis crystals. Omolon fluid dynamics. This weapon has increased reload speed and stability for the top half of the magazine. Grand. Vice Stinger. Chance of damage to partially refill this weapon's magazine. Chance on damage to that's the chance of. Chance on damage to partially refill the weapon's magazine. In addition to the Foundry's origin trait, each Foundry weapon perk pool lean into the Foundry's identity, yada yada yada. That's fucking sick. Alright, that'll be cool. That'll also be cool. Because we've also got the original weapons from like Strikes, Vanguard, and Crucible. Why did I say Strikes, Vanguard? Idiot. Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit, which is great. But yeah, all these origin traits sound sick. I feel like they're going to be like useful, which will be good. Because we need useful perks. For example, when you go to Gambit, Haki, High Impact Auto Rifle, it might look like this. Corkscrew, Armor Piercing, Perpetual, Focusing, Invader Tracker, Kill Tracker, Range Masterwork. There is a valid point. It could be good. Anyway, we know. Okay. It's a global. So apparently they're going to have global kill trackers, which will be grand. So you can just chuck them on. I think that's without masterworking. But one reason to masterwork a weapon. Okay, yeah. So they're just gonna allow kill trackers to be on weapons without having to masterwork, and that's grand. So we can keep the kill trackers on. Following the armor team's footsteps. Weapon mods for legendary weapons are now free and an instant to insert. That's grand. We don't have to fucking spend money on them, which is good. We believe that the main pain points around special weapons in Crucible are exacerbated by how easy it is currently to acquire special ammo. And while we've touched on this in the past, we're making a further adjustment now. Players only drop 1 special ammo on death or equivalent, no matter how much they were carrying, as long as they weren't completely empty. Sorry, fuck English. The maximum you can pick up of a special brick is 1 for a shotgun, fusion rifle, or sniper rifle, or equivalent to other weapons. Scavenger mods add to this as normal, but we'll be evaluating their place in Crucible in the future. Players quickly found another way to execute the quick swap glitch, so we've fixed another animation cancel. I didn't even know quick swap was back. I wasn't paying attention to that. I just don't play Crucible. Archetypes. Rapid fire precision. This is a bunch of the archetype roles. Drag control, bridge and clear. Alright. Hold on, I've got to quickly read through this and find what specifically needs to be heard. Yes, they're tuning up fusion rifles, so apparently they were like a bit unbalanced this season, and still going into next season might be a bit over the top. Adjust charge time a bit in future releases. High impact fusion damage per bolt goes from 62 to 64, which is alright. High impact fusion rifles would be 50% to 20%. Alright, that's good. Just a bit of a buff. Sorry, my bad. It's a bit of a buff. Crowd control capabilities, breach, grenade launchers, and PvE have taken off. But as it stands, there isn't a meaningful trade-off. There isn't a meaningful trade-off for the added utility that blinding or concussive grenades give you, and it's unreasonable to. It is unreasonable to. I'm just gonna stop speaking. Can I stop speaking? I can't English. And it's unreasonable that It's unreasonable that a way to really annoy players in PvP can also only one-shot them. Reduce blinding and concussive grenade damage by 25%. Alright. They just do less damage, sure. I apologize for that. My fucking... had a stroke or some shit. Rocket launcher, the free tracking, adjustment by subfamily, precision, impact. Yeah, okay, they just did like tiny little tweaks there. We take a big swing at sniper rifles, aim assist based on zoom and beyond light, and have seen this be played out. Having seen this play out is And having seen this play out, are revisiting the tuning on the zoom-based AA scaling. Low zoom snipers got more of an aim assist reduction than they needed, and high zoom snipers are getting some pretty silly headshots right now. Yeah. Pulse rifles are taking slightly too long to kill red bar enemies, so they're buffing the damage versus minus 10%. Yeah, easy. Exotic weapons, you got trace rifle, increased damage, PvE 40%, reduced a chaperone. They reduced chaperone's range. I heard about that from a friend who uses chaperone. He's mad about it. Duality, similar to chaperone. Reduced passive range buff in slug mode when aiming down sights from... Okay, so they nerfed that shit. The on black wings damage buff no longer clears on reload. Alright, that's good to see. Taraba's fucking goated. Now reduces perk progress by half instead of clearing it on weapon stow. Increased Ravenous Beast duration increases for damage of players slightly. Alright, Ruinous Effigy. I don't even know anybody who still uses Ruinous Effigy, I'll tell you what. Lumina. Increased range stat from 44 to 59. Increased base stability stat from 46 to 56. Sorry, Thorn fans. Thorn is already strong and popular, and a similar buff would turn it into a monster in PvP. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. Aegis Scepter, fixed being able to activate or continue on empowering mode while suppressed or stasis in case. Yeah. So this is a bit of a nerf for that. I was using Aegis Scepter for a while, a couple days ago, so I understand what that's what that's all about. So that's cool. Dead Man's Tail feels good. Yeah, okay. Reduces the catalyst hip fire rate of fire from 150 RPM to 130 RPM. So it's just slower. Instead of like a 140 hand cannon, it's a 130 hand cannon. Hello, Fizzlecat. How's it going, big man? Getting everyone in the raid watching you passively. You're watching me have a stroke, Grudge. That's all that's going on. I hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. Me having a stroke trying to read the TWAB. Anyway, continuing. Lawrence Drive and Arbalest remain fairly hard to counter in PvP. Yeah, so that's increased flinch received. That better not happen in PvE as well, because I love the fucking Arbalest at the moment. Forerunner's ammo economy was fairly conservative when we shipped the 30th anniversary, but having seen how it is used in PvP, benefit to gain a little more ammo per special. Okay, so they're just upping the ammo of Forerunner, which is good because I love Forerunner. Alright. Several legendary weapons are out of band stats. So hand cannons, the band of legendary 140 hand cannons, aim assist ends at 84. And this is, okay. So they're just they're tweaking some of the hand cannons because the hand cannons are fucking goated. Fellwinter's Lie? 15% spread angle. Okay, so they're just upping it because Fellwinter's Lie is still one of the best shotguns in the game. You know what I mean? Oculus SMG. Stats are wildly out of band for an aggressive SMG, but it does suffer from a low zoom compared to other popular options. Yeah, so they're fixing that up as well. Nuking some stuff, but upping the zoom by 1. Perks. They're just going to be tweaking some perks as well. You've got the Adagio, Dual Loader, and all that type of stuff. Tweaking that a bit. I don't really care about the perks, honestly. The perks are like just things that you can test out in game to see how much they changed it, because the numbers don't mean much until you put them in the game. Hold on. Eager Edge? I saw Eager Edge. Where's Eager Edge? Hold on. Reduced lunge distance benefit while airborne by 20. No! Don't nuke my Eager Edge! I don't care about the perks that much. Don't take away my Eager Edge, please. I need it. Now caps maximum airborne player velocity to a fairly high value while active. No. Why'd you nuke my fucking Eager Edge? They better have not completely nuked her, else I'm gonna be pissed. If that isn't good next season, I'm gonna be annoyed. Anyway, the near future, season 17 will... Hold on. In season 17, we'll have a set of PvP-focused weapon changes, including new ways for players to build flinch resistance, yeah, pulse rifles, lightweights in general. Okay, so that's just talking about all the PvP adjustments they're doing in season 17, so that's 2 seasons away. Jeez, so is that the end of the TWAB? Alright, so we got some extra stuff down here. Year of the Tiger, I saw that in the launch. Prepare to launch a worm. That's about... Okay, hold on. This is about the downtime, that's important. To prepare for the launch of Witch Queen on February 22nd, Destiny 2 will undergo scheduled downtime from 7 PM PST on February 21st to 9 AM PST. So that's 2... Oh, that's like a full 7 hours. Alright, fair enough. By the way, when the Destiny 2 servers go down, I am going to stream until until the Witch Queen comes out, and then I'm going to fucking launch it. Become available on all platforms beginning at 9 PM PST on February 21st. Stay tuned for further updates as we get closer to the launch. That's fucking cool. I can't wait for that. I don't think I'm doing it. I'm pretty sure I've got the full the full end of February into early March off of anything. So I'm gonna be excited for that. It's gonna be good. Well, Eververse Ingram gave me the Infinite Visage. The Infinite Visage? I'm gonna have to find out what that is. Is that a ornament for a weapon or a piece of armor? Because it's I don't think that, yeah. If it's an Eververse Ingram, it'd be an ornament for something if that's it. Maybe it's a shader? I don't know. Is it a shader dragon or is it an ornament? Shattered Realm, they switched it up to daily. Grandmaster Nightfall catch-up node clarification. The next week, the next week in Destiny login message incorrectly indicated that the Grandmaster Nightfall catch-up node had just become available. Has been live and is currently available for players who can... Okay, yeah, so that's just telling them about the catch-up node. Oh, it's a ship. It's my first okay, it's the first legendary ship. Nice. I thought you were talking about a shader or an ornament or something like that. That's cool. A new ship. That's great. How you going, by the way? Where's the power level at? Year 4 content vaulting with the launch of Witch Queen. Certain activities, quest destination. Okay. So that's just going on about the content vault. So what's going to be going away and all that. Weapon cycling. Okay, so this is just telling us what's going to go on. So Igneous Hammer, then Solar Scar. We've got the Swarm, Shadow Price, then Izumi Hangjuri. Multi-Mac, Time Worn Spire, Guiding Sight, and Steady Hand. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Players should make claim to all their engrams, so yeah, I got that as well. That's the new videos. Artist of the week. Look at it. I keep saying this every time I go through the drop. Look at this artist. Look at these artists. Look how good they draw. I know is that... You can't tell. Is that somebody doing a cosplay or is that just pure fan art? Because that's fucking sick. I'm just bewildered by all this epic art. It's fucking sick. Alright, Mega TWAB has landed yet, so that's the biggest. That's probably one of the biggest TWABs that I've ever had to read through. But yeah, going through it. Just a direct summary. 1 million purchases, POG. Weapon crafting, let's fucking go. Weapon perks, let's fucking go. Specific perks for specific weapons, let's fucking go. Nuking Eager Edge, no, please help me. Anyway, that's been a pretty good summary. That's pretty good. That's pretty good overview. I'm very excited for the weapon crafting. Like I said, it's exciting to see how all this is gonna go. And all that cool shit. Very excited for the new exotic weapons and just pretty much everything in Witch Queen. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how it all tunes out, like I said. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed watching me be illiterate, make sure you like and sub. Come check us out on our Twitch stream. We're streaming live pretty much every day, 2 PM Australia, 10 AM Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'll catch you guys around later, alright? Peace out.